Hello guys, this is Nikki, you also known as Faces Trader, and you're watching September 21, 2020, the awesome live market update for the Philippines. So let's take a look at the Philippine market. This is a WealthSec platform. Take note that you could also buy mutual funds. Just click on the funds of Philippine mutual funds, and then you could see that there are a lot of funds. And if you go to the homepage of the funds, you could actually buy Ayala Life, ALFM, Growth Fund, Money Market Fund, ATR Opportunity Fund, Phil Equity, PSE Index Fund. So as you could see, a lot of these mutual funds in the last 3 years didn't outperform because the market has been going down. You could see that you could see all the percentage changes, the NAV, net asset value per share, how much to invest, 5,000 pesos minimum initial, and then minimum add 1,000 pesos, and then the 3-year change, the 1-year change. So if you want to buy it while it's low, and you don't want to buy, let's say, 5,000 pesos worth of Ayala land, you could potentially just buy their Ayala ALFM Growth Fund, Phil Equity Dividend Yield Fund, Phil Equity Fund, and those things. So Phil Equity Fund minimum initial is 1,000 pesos. The Index Fund, the Dividend Fund, and so forth. So all of these are seen inside your WealthSec platform. You can buy your mutual funds there. Now, of course, we're going to discuss stocks. Let's take a look at stocks. Your index market, 5,909. It is just steady today. Your index is, well, take a look. Your market value for the day is 3.9 billion pesos. Advancers, 58. Decliners, 138. So you've got more weakness rather than strength. And you could see that weakness persisted everywhere. First Gen, negative 2%. Robinson's Land, negative 2%. Pure Gold, negative 2%. BPI, negative 2%. Ayala Land, succumbing below 30 to 1.61% down. So a few winners. Your SM Prime is up 3%. Jollibee, 1% up. BDO, 1% up. MPI, SM, DMC Bloom, just steady. So properties, you've got the only property. So SM Prime went up. Then everything is down. Let's take a look at your index stats. So today's top gainer with volume, so one by one. Now Telecom, okay, now is 49% up from about 2 pesos to 358. Let's try to discover why. And then that is 535 million pesos value traded. You've got 500 million pesos value traded for Dito Telecom, 376 to 912, 412. So that's 10% up. And then what else? You could see that Mega Wide, 720 to 750. That is 4% up. And then the rest is just not doing much. So SM Prime, 29 pesos, 3% up. You've got the rest is steady lang, no volume traded. Ito, 168 million pesos for SM Prime. ASEN, continuous strength, 3.17, 77 million. So I think like the question may be what's happening with now, and dito, congrats, it's above $4 today. That's a resistance for area, and it managed to hit 412. Let's take a look at the losers. Your losers continues for your Holcim. Your MA is down, pero no trades naman. MA is down 175, so it was it went as high as $2, and now it's down, so 175. It was a trick on MA, no? FNI is down 4%. Your Macro Asia is down 5% after hitting 5. Now it's back to 473. You've got Century Pacific, 17.3. SSI continues downward, 114 to 109. So the support didn't hold. So it might go back to 1 peso then. 897, 15 million pesos trading on the downside. Frutas is now down back to 121. So it was just up 2 days ago and then down. So no sustainability. Most actives. Take a look at the most active. Your value traded most active is now in Dito. So those are something we should take a look at. And then the rest, it's green and red. But basically today is dominated by speculatives. So now and Dito. Why don't we watch what has happened with now? Now, But Now Telecom news, 50% up. So let's read this. Now Telecom is a public listing 5G rollout as NTC grants provisional authority for its fourth telco. So they are scoring a provisional extension to operate as the fourth mobile telco public listing. So let's read. It's up 50% for the day. So they said that they can install, operate, maintain a mobile telecom system. They want to have additional 1.9 billion peso capital, so they're raising money. So that means that they're trying to push their shares so that they could sell shares to get 1.9 billion pesos. That is what it means. Now Corp said its telco unit is one of the 4 firms with cellular mobile telephone services in the country, which includes Smart Globe and Dito Telecommunity. Now is preparing for a public listing by way of introduction at the Philippine Stock Exchange and its 5G offering. As the company's fourth telco, we are moving forward with the corporate restructuring of Now Telecom to take it to the next level. Now Corp jumps nearly 50% today after regulators extend the provisional authority. So shares went up. Now there's another news. Let's take a look at the NAIA rehab. So let's read this. The government is willing to extend the contract terms for the rehab of NAIA while the airline sector is reeling from the COVID-19 pandemic, said Vince Dizon. We are open to lengthen the terms from NEDA, approve 15 years to 25 to 30 years of concession. And then they're saying here that Dizon added, we are open to deferring its revenue share while the airline sector is trying to get back on its feet. Dizon is talking about Megawide, which in July was granted original proponent status to redevelop the country's main gateway after a consortium of 7 tycoons backed out from the project. The airports are among the most badly hit among the pandemic due to the reduced global and local air travel. The updated list of infrastructure build programs under the Duterte admin's ambitious build includes 12 airports through the public-private partnership mode. All unsolicited bids in the PPP include 102 billion pesos NAIA redevelopment, the 735.7 billion New Manila International Airport, 45.8 Lagindingan Airport, 39 billion Davao International Airport, Bacolod Silay, 19 billion, Clark International Airport, 14.9, 4.6 billion Iloilo, 3.8 Calibo Aklan International Airport, 3.8 billion New Bohol International Airport. Take note that Megawide already built the Cebu Airport, the Mactan. So the 3 other projects are that are being discussed and to be financed by the national budget would be Bicol, the new Legazpi International Airport, 4.8, the MLang, 2.6 billion pesos Central Mindanao Airport, and 1.1 billion pesos General Santos Airport. So that tells you why Megawide today is going up. Megawide here, so dito was the 5G, Now Telecom, and then of course dito went up as the third telco. So the third telco and the fourth telco, this one is renewable. This one is just our largest bank in the Philippines, so up 1%, BDO. Ayala Land back to 30.50, some profit taking. Merrimart, steady at 3 to 93 today. Wala pa masyadong catalyst from Merrimart. And then, so that competition makes Telephone go down 1375. Your Globe, Globe steady lang ata sa 21 eh. Diyan pa rin. Pero yun, so you have Megawide going up 4%, 720 to 750. Let's talk about your charts. So yun lang naman yung mga charts na kailangan pag-usapan. Yan lang yung major. Dito, now, so tingnan natin yung mga galaw. 500 million pesos on your Now Telecom. Now, where is the resistance of Now? And then where is the new support given this development? So, should you buy Now Corp given this fourth telco installation? So here's what we should take a look at. We have been seeing actually for the past couple of days that Now Telecom used to have this resistance at 2.4, 2.5. So that resistance here becomes your new support. This one, your 2.5 it should never go back down to 2.5 given this development. So today, the stock price went to 2.6. Some people might have seen the news and they bought this breakout today. So you could see, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. You could see that during the morning time, some people bought as high as 2.7 and then they pushed it up all the way to close at 360, meaning some people bought here at 270 and then they probably buy another at 3.2. So you have a lot of breakouts here, breakout here, breakout there, and then close high. Now, we don't know if they will sell this at $3 or as, well, di sila nag-sell na 320 sarado 360. So where will they sell if they bought at 270? Let's assume they didn't buy naman at the low end. They just bought it today. Today lang yan binili. So you could see that this is what happened to your Now Corp. You have this resistance at 4.3, and then you have this selling pressure at about 4.6, 4.8. So the risk reward of the people buying at 360, pwede siyang tapunan ng mga taong bumili sa 3, sa 270, and then yung mga 250 below, safe na sila. They're not in the intention to sell. Most likely, even if they want to sell, they will sell partial lang. They'll sell some at 360 with the choice to sell at about 430 or 470. From a risk-reward perspective, I will say that as long as now Telecom is trading above your 250 to 320, you've got these higher lows. You've got these higher lows. And so for the Philippines out there, looks like this is a trade. It looks like a tradable thing as long as there is support at about 3 pesos. So had you bought Now Telecom just today, I would agree that you saw the news and so you are buying today for that potential 4 peso selling area. Now, those who don't have Now Telecom, it's okay. These are just news-driven events and it's not quite a sustainable rally naman eh. What you'll see is pag umangat yan ng 420, 450, 470, you'll get some selling. And then if bumaba siya ng 3 pesos all the way, that's when you'll see if there will be a support. So the telecom is trying to change the 5G future of the Filipinos. So I guess like the market is buying on that news today, and so far let's see whether we can go 4 or 4.5, or it is a news driven. Today is just the first day. We'll see what happens next. Now, yung dito is the third telecom. The market took the speculation as a positive move. And it's now trading at 412. So, so far, 426, it looks like, yun nga, for dito kasi, we noticed that there was a breakout at 3.5, and that was significant kasi this was the prior franchise license. That was a resistance at 350, which became a support. So, I was saying that about 360, I was surprised with that move. And then, it's just that at 360 kasi, 50-50 yan. It's either it goes up or it goes to 320. So now we know that that breakout of 360 went all the way to the 420 level. So now that it's here na at resistance, what you only know is that these levels at 350 will be seen as a support. So the market is a little bit on a reaction game given that Dito Telecom and Now Telecom, they're both trying to fight your Globe and PLDT. So both of them don't have any money. They are raising money from the market. That's why their shares are going up. And then if they need to unload, they will also sell their shares from the market to get capital. So you know that Now Telecom has no money. They need 1.9 billion pesos for their 5G rollout. So yan siya, speculation yan. Now let's take a look at Megawide. Megawide here is trading today at 7.5. So the extension of the government is a positive thing. There is volume here. So some people are willing to buy at 7.5. We are seeing that the resistance of Megawide could be as high as 10 pesos. Now, we don't know if the government has money to pay Megawide for these airports. So you could see that the market is also aware that Megawide is the construction contractor, but the government, of course, the government naman will print money as long as they need to print. But the dollar peso could well, sa bagay, the dollar peso right now is at 48.5, 48.6, 48.8, diba? Mababa naman below 49 yung dollar peso mo. So I think what you are seeing is that Megawide here at about 750, Your resistance is here first at about 9, 8 pesos, and then 9, and then 10. So slow recovery, but I guess there are some people who believe that the airports is a very huge infrastructure in the Philippines that has to be constructed. So that's M-wide for you. Airport construction, amongst others. Of course, EEI, it is the subway contractor of the Philippines. And then, so yan, umangat pala from about 5, umangat ng 7. So you're seeing a potential support here at about 6 pesos for EEI. Your previous resistance at 6 becomes your new support. Now, in your other companies, let's take a look each one of them. ASEAN continues higher, so this is just a flag. Your Jollibee traded as low as 130 pesos. So there is a support from 129 to 131, 133. You are seeing your pure gold drop to about 47, right? So 47.2. If you want to buy low, try to bid 46. Let's see if you can buy low. So that 47 hit 49, went back down to 47. But you could see that there is a lot of support on pure gold, 47 to 46, even if it goes to 44. So you want to bid as low, bid lang, bid low. The chance for the Philippines to go up is not naman, it's not a momentum company. So you just buy low. The momentum is obviously hitting your fourth telco now, telecoms. And then M-wide naman, wala naman masyadong. So 500 million pesos traded your now telecom. That means that it is the most actively traded name today. Now let's take a look at your commentaries. Let's take a look at your comments. Hi, Miss Nikki. Considered na po bang kulto ang Noranians? So I think that in essence, I do love investing in cults. Cults meaning mga Tesla, mga Apple. So with now kasi, I don't think it is a cult kasi usually it doesn't look to me like a investment. I think it's more of a trade. Now, Rainians versus Dito Natics. Hindi ko actually alam na may Dito Natics eh. Pero I think that the move today are showing that traders are willing to bet on Now Telecom. And at 4 pesos, they are raising money. So they need money. That means that they want to push it up so that they could encourage people to buy Now Telecom. So usually, the market will see it as a trade. I think it's being speculated upon. For now, I can only suggest it as a basis from the news and the charts. This one looks to be a buy. If you bought today at about 270 on that breakout of that resistance, I think that you just hold and then let's see whether it either takes profit at about 3.2 or pwedeng dumiretso pa yan sa 4. I don't know, it can go to 430 or even at 4 peso, 470. And then, of course, if you bought at 360, the risk, of course, is that it also goes back down to 3 should some people profit take. So I can't say much. I don't have this position, but it is a strong mover today, a very strong move. I would say that the market is highly maybe on retreats there will be a buyer. Okay, does it mean flash in the pan po yung now? Thank you. The way I see it, as long as it's above 2 peso 50 cents, hindi siya flash in the pan. Pero wala naman siyang, so you know naman that it's going up because they need to raise money. So, tinulak siya para mag-raise money. Let's say, magbenta siya ng 4 pesos na Now Telecom, tutulakan niya ng 5 or 6. Kumbaga, ganon. I don't know kasi, usually you raise capital. So, in a way, it is a very speculative name. But you have news that explains why it went up. Hi, Miss Nikki. Ano po ba ang speculative stock sa PSEI for Battery Day? For Battery Day kasi, we're talking about electric vehicles. The only name in the Philippines is only Nickel Asia for that. And even with Nickel Asia, it looks like parang may profit taking sa mga 3 area eh. So sa 305, mukhang tulog siya. I don't think that it is going up, pero it's not going down. Sleep na siya, sleep mode. I think like if it goes down here to about 280, there will be a buyer. But can it rally back to about 4? I guess it it waits. You need more news for Nickel Asia. Wala tayong electric vehicle na beneficiary except that. Yun nga, Megawide is a strong beneficiary of all the build programs. So I guess, guys, you want to take a look at Megawide. Maybe it is a company at 7 pesos, 7.50. It has that risk na mag 6 or 5, pwedeng matulog kasi yung pera mo, pero pwede rin siya mag 8, 9, 10. But yun nga, the government yung kausap ng Megawide, so the government has to, at the very least, show support for this build. Hi ma'am, Apex po. Apex, I think it is sleeping. It's not naman in the, para siyang Nickel Asia eh. Apex right now and Nickel Asia, both miners, both mining is sleeping right now. It looks like medyo yun. So we noticed nga nung nag 170, tapos diba ito 150. We already noted na tong 170 rally to for a sell. Now this rally, andyan natulog na siya. I think right now Apex, if it fell, maraming buyers sa 140. Pag umangat, marami ring sellers sa 170. APX will follow the movement of gold, guys. I don't think gold is a downtrend. I think gold is an uptrend. However, could you, kasi maybe some people are always asking, Nikki, can I 10 times my money in gold? I think hindi eh. Kasi if you're gonna say that 1,200 will become $10,000, I don't think naman gold will go $10,000. I do think that gold over time will become $2,400. Meaning, yung mga bumili sa 1,200, yes, within the next 2 to 3 years, XAU USD or gold can be a $2,400 dollar company tuloy, but a commodity. Now, if $2,400 yung gold, does that mean that Apex Mining will make money better in the next few years? The answer is yes. So, does it mean that 50 cents can go to 2 pesos someday? Eventually, if gold goes to 2.4, I would argue that the answer is still yes. Kasi hindi naman I'm not bearish on gold. However, it should be noted that gold right now is sleeping. So I think that Apex at 140 is your new support. This previous resistance is gonna be a support. But also, at current level of 190, that is a resistance. Or even dito sa 170. So as long as gold is sleeping, you might see Apex sleeping. But is it a company that I think will go back to go down all the way? I don't think so, because I think that Apex is gonna be trading in a range. So that's my assessment for gold, and that's my assessment for Apex Mining, because the reason why I'm bullish with Apex is because I'm bullish with gold. Thank you. Nagpagupit lang ako konti. Sa banks lang. Asen po. Asen, I'm bullish on solar. I really think that you have to understand na solar is the cheapest form of energy. I think I shared it. I shared some pictures here. I have it sa electrics ko. So, when you ask me about battery day, I forgot. Yes, Asen is the only play that you could think about for the Tesla battery day. You have to understand that electrics, the solar panels will be bought in many countries all over the world. And ito, if you notice, no, solar photovoltaic from 2013 3.5, ngayon 1.8 pababa yung mga electricity generators. And then, of course, onshore wind turbines, natural gas. So, malaki yung binagsak ng solar prices. So, talagang naging cheaper yung solar. So, this is what's happening sa US, 10x yan, mga charge points. Yung mga kotse, they charge it, electric free charging sa mga Tesla nila. So, I think that is a huge move in the world. So, the only way for the Filipinos to catch up is yung mga renewable na lang, ASEN, nickel, yan. Yan yung mga secular trends ng Philippines. Okay, in a way, I also think that Megawide and now Telecom, it is something to be in your watch list, especially for people who are trading the Philippines. Put it on your watch list. Kung bumaba sila, tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari sa kanila. Ay, bumagsak nga pala yung SSI, forgot to mention. So SSI has proven na one shot wonder lang siya. So ano lang siya, nag-break out tapos nag-breakdown, no? So with breakdowns, I think that what you'll see here is that people are dismayed that it didn't rally at that 50%. So today it fell down. That is a breakdown. So SSI only made more bulls become bears. So malamang trading range lang tong SSI. You have support at 1, but you have a lot of resistance at 127. So trading range siya. At 1 lang yung support, pag nagwa 127, sell na naman. Wala pang ang ability to hit 1.5, no? So maraming resistances for SSI. Yon. GT cap still at 402. So GT cap is doing a lot of Metro Bank. Half of GT cap is Metro Bank. And then they also have insurance. They also have, of course, yung Toyota. They have the distribution license on motors in the Philippines. I think like in the Philippines, if you ask me, I think like we have about 10 years of primitive 10 to 20 years, I think, like because it's gonna take some time, parang online shopping lang. Sa US, 23 years na yung Amazon. Hanggang sa Philippines, hindi pa tayo nag-online shopping. And, I mean, the pandemic, yes, 1%, 2% penetration rate. Very little penetration rate. So I think like if you think about the technologies abroad, if you truly like yung mga shopping globally, try to go to my awesome 10x market update. I'll discuss all of these mga great names. If you want to invest in cults, Shopify is a good company. Actually, to me, investing in cults is a positive thing. Pag sinabi ko na I'm part of the cult of Beyond Meat, I'm part of the cult of Tesla or Apple, of course, it depends lang how early you were investing in these cults. Sometimes, if it's too late already for you to invest, you shouldn't invest. Let's say a Zoom video, I think it is investing in cults is actually just my term. I don't know if anyone talks about it in cult fashion, but investing in cult means that you just really believe in a service or in a brand or in a company. Exceptional services equals exceptional stock prices, great investments. So yun. All right, thank you very much. Let's discuss Philippines. That's it. Philippines lang tayo. Bye-bye. Thank you. See you again tomorrow. Thank you.